I got to talk some New York Jets foot off the jump, going a little under center. This man, Sam Darnold, has been shipped off by the Jets to the Carolina Panthers. It's been a great run. Not really. The Sam Darnold era in New York is over. An initial thought, everyone, I think, knew as the consensus keeps rolling that the Jets are going to go ahead and take Zach Wilson, number 2 pick. Obviously, something's going to have to happen with Sam Darnold. I'm liking Zach Wilson, by the way, but we saw this coming. So, we see these situations where this happens where obviously it's a no-brainer that the Jets are going in that direction. You kind of lose what you could get value-wise for the guy you're eventually going to replace. But here's my thing with this trade. I like this trade for both sides. Jets are able to get back 3 picks out of this, a 6th-round pick this year and 2 fourths.
Second and a 4th next year. Yep.
Second and a 4th next year, which is a pretty good haul. I'm not going to lie.
For Sam Darnold?
For Sam Darnold, that's a pretty good haul. So, the Jets draft capital-wise, they're looking at 2 firsts this year, 2 seconds next year, 2 firsts next year, 2 seconds next year with a couple double fourths and stuff like that. And, here's my thing. Good value back for the Jets. They got good capital. I like this move for the Panthers. I like this from Sam Darnold's point of view, too. I think he gets a great, fresh restart. I'm liking what Matt Rule is doing down there in Carolina. He seems like a pretty competent young head coach. Joe Brady as offensive coordinator showed what they can do last season. That's going to be great for them. And, for Sam Darnold's sake, he's going to have the weapons. I think they got a great – I think they just lost Curtis Samuel. They still got DJ Moore, got his old teammate Robbie Anderson back.
CMC going to be back.
And they're going to have potentially the best running back in the league in CMC. And, obviously the offensive line is still a little hurting, kind of as is every team in this league. So that makes me think, this whole thing and the reasons why the Panthers did this was I would imagine them sitting there at that 8th pick didn't like who was going to potentially going to fall to them because you're probably going to see boom, 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 like 3, 4, 5 quarterbacks going.
Yeah.
And they just probably didn't see anyone being there that would have been worth that pick. So I do see them with that 8th pick possibly leaning towards some offensive line to just give Sam Darnold more help. And, I think with this too, they've come out and said, the overall goal is to then going to be move off of Teddy Bridgewater, which I'm not sure what happens with him. I'm not sure if he –
That's my question for you, man. What happens to Teddy Two Gloves here? I see him kind of just taking a back seat here this next season. Wherever he ends up, I don't think he's going to be starting. There's no way. I don't see a starting job for him right now at all. And I don't even – not even based off of his ability. I really don't think he had that crazy bad of a year. Like, he went in there, did his job the best he could. Carolina this past season obviously had a pretty shite record. But they were very good at covering the spread. And that was something we said the whole time. Like, they were putting up points. Like, Teddy was out there tossing some darts, couple dots. He was getting the job done. But, yeah, this next season, man, it is just a tough one to be Teddy Bridgewater. Like, I don't know where he's going to end up, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure. And at the end of the day, if he ends up getting traded, they'll still get potentially some of that value back they gave up to give Darnold. But
for sure,
I like what the Panthers are doing. I guess they just saw the value there. They saw Darnold over going and drafting somebody else. Low risk, high reward situation right here for the Panthers. If Darnold comes in and gets that confidence, get himself, Joe Brady and him, and Sam Darnold has a good year. This could go down as a great steal for.
Oh, dude, yeah. And from Carolina's standpoint, what do they have? They got 2 options: trade up to try to get a quarterback, or trade for one. And I don't hate this Sam Darnold fit at all. Like you said, the entire time he's in New York, what's the conversation? We have to protect him, and we got to get him weapons. And the problems that the Jets have are a lot less over there in Carolina. So I'm hoping he can do his damn thing, stop seeing some ghosts, put some points on the board. Sam Darnold, we've been saying it all along. He's not a just completely shit quarterback. Like, he's got some skill, but, hopefully this different system, this different change-up, similar to that Carson Wentz type situation. Just get him the fuck out of there, see if they can do it somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't know, because I actually liked Teddy last year, man. As of right now, I do think Teddy Bridgewater is a better quarterback than Sam Darnold, but maybe they just want to throw him to the wolves. Overall, Carolina is still technically rebuilding. So,
and yeah, even if he has a really bad year this year when he comes in, they just move right off him, no problem. Like they're not tied down at all.
If he doesn't perform this year, I think he'd be done out the league. Dude.
Yeah.
This time, man, just got a little capital. We got 4 first round, or 2 first rounds, 2 second round picks.
Need that.
Get Zach Wilson in the cut, see what he can do.
Zach Wilson had the best pro day, bro.
He was looking all right.
That shit was crazy, dude. And I said it to you off air, but I could just go back to this one throw. Like, his entire performance was really good, but he had one where he was rolling to the left.
Yeah.
Off his back foot, tossed it 80 yards to the right corner of the end zone, bro. We're just talking bombs from a white boy. I mean, it was incredible.
Yeah, dude's got a little bit of a package to him. Going to be hard to see that. Got NBA draft. This stuff's ramping up. Stay tuned for some of that. But we're going to go ahead and get off the NFL real quick.
Perfect.